on and what's going on. The best Christmas pageant ever put on by the Kilgore United Methodist Church. So right now, let's sit back and let's enjoy this morning, okay?
The Herdmans were the worst kids in the whole history of the world. They lied and stole and smoked cigars, even the girls, and they talked dirty and cussed their teachers and took the name of the Lord in vain, and set fire to Fred Shoemaker's old broken-down tool house. There were 6 of them: Ralph, Imogene, Leroy, Claude, Ollie, and Gladys. And they went through the Woodrow Wilson School like those South American fish that strip your bones clean. They went around town the same way, stealing things and tearing things up and whamming kids. It was hard to get away from them. There was only one safe place.
Sweet hour of prayer, sweet hour of prayer, because there are no herdsmen there, and Jesus loves us, as they say, because he keeps them miles away.
That's my little brother Charlie, and that's what he said when the Sunday school teacher asked what his favorite thing about church was. He said no herdmans. That made her mad, because all the other kids says nice things about God and Jesus and good feelings. But old Charlie told the real truth, no herdmans.
I don't care what everybody else said. That's what they always thought. All that other stuff is okay, but the main good thing about church, the herdmans aren't there ever.
Well, that's not a very Christian sentiment, it seems to me.
It's a very practical sentiment. Why, Charlie was black and blue all last year because he had to sit next to Leroy Herdman in school.
Is he the worst one, Leroy?
They're all the worst ones.
Ralph's the biggest, so if Ralph gets you,
That doesn't make any difference. Gladys isn't big, but she's fast, and she's mean, and she bites.
Well, I'm sorry I asked. Just stay away from all of them.
That's what I said. Stay away from them. Go to church.
I'm glad to hear you feel that way.
Why?
No arguments this year about the Christmas pageant.
I don't want to be a shepherd again.
Tell Mrs. Armstrong you want to be a wise man.
I don't want to be in it.
Everybody's in it. Think how I'd feel sitting there on Christmas Eve if my own children were in the pageant. Think how your father would feel. You'd feel terrible, wouldn't you, Bob?
Well, actually, I hadn't planned to go. You know how crowded it always is. They can use my seat. I thought I'd just stay home, put on my bathrobe, and relax. There's never anything different about the Christmas pageant anyway.
Well, there's going to be something different this year about the pageant.
What?
Charlie's going to wear your bathrobe.
You just thought that up, Grace.
why don't you be Joseph? Elmer Hopkins will pay $1 to be Joseph. He's sick of being Joseph, just because his mother's a minister. Nobody wants to be Joseph.
Nobody wants to be in it.
What are you going to be this year?
I'm always in the angel choir.
Well, why can't Charlie be in the angel choir?
Because I can't sing.
Well, from what I've heard in the past, that's not a serious drawback. Away in a manger always sounds like a closet full of mice to me.
What do you wear in the angel choir?
Bed sheets.
Oh boy, some choice. Bathrobe or bed sheet. Come on, let's go watch TV.
You know Mrs. Armstrong works very hard to give everyone a lovely experience.
Oh, Mom, Mrs. Armstrong just likes to run things.
They're right, of course. She runs the potluck supper. She directs the pageant. She's in charge of the bazaar. I think Helen Armstrong would preach a sermon if anyone would let her.
Is that George Armstrong's wife?
Yes.
Well, maybe she'll try to manage the hospital, because that's where she is. I saw George at the drugstore, and he said his wife broke her leg this morning. She'll be in traction 2 weeks and laid up till the first of the year.
The first of the year? Why, they'll have to cancel Christmas.
She's in charge of Christmas?
Well, she's in charge of the pageant and she's in charge of the bazaar. I do feel sorry for Helen, but who's going to do all those things?
Yes, Edna, I'll do the bazaar, but you're going to have to find someone to do the potluck supper, and I don't know what in the world you're going to do about the Christmas pageant unless. How about Grace?
I just can't, Edna. I've got company all Christmas week. How about Grace?
How about Grace?
Hello, Grace.
Bob,
What?
I have to direct the Christmas pageant.
Does that mean I have to go?
Our Christmas pageant isn't what you would call four-star entertainment. Mrs. Armstrong, breaking her leg, was the only unexpected thing that ever happened to it. It was always the same old Christmas story and the same old carols and the same old Mary and Joseph. And that's what my mother was stuck with, that and Mrs. Armstrong.
Tell you again, Grace, how important it is to give everyone a chance. Here's what I do. I always start with Mary, and I tell them we must choose our Mary carefully because Mary was the mother of Jesus.
I know that, Helen.
Yes, and I tell them about Joseph, that he was God's choice to be Jesus' father. That's how I explain that. Frankly, I don't ever spend much time on Joseph because it's always Elmer Hopkins, and he knows all about Mary and Joseph.
I thought Miss Armstrong was in traction. How could she talk on the phone when she's in traction?
What do you think traction is?
Like when they put you to sleep?
No such luck. Beth, we need salt and pepper and napkins.
But I do explain about the wise men and the shepherds and how important they are. And I tell them there are no small parts, only small actors. Remind the angel choir not to stare at the audience. And don't let them wear earrings and things like that. Don't let them wear clunky shoes or high heels. And Grace, don't get too many baby angels because they'll be your biggest problem.
You will leave some for the rest of us, won't you, Charlie?
I'm hungry. Leroy Herdman's telling my lunch again today.
How can you let him do that to you day after day?
How can I stop him? Where's the chicken?
Where's the chicken, Grace?
It's still in the oven.
I'll get it.
You'll have to get someone to push the baby angels on, Grace. Otherwise, they'll get in each other's way and bend their wings. Bob could do that. And keep an eye on the shepherds, too. Oh, another thing about the angel choir. Don't let them wear lipstick. They think because it's a play
Someone at my door, Helen. I've got to go.
that they have to wear lipstick, and it looks terrible. So tell them,
Someone at my door, Helen. I'll talk to you later. Yes, I'm coming.
Lady, can you give me some supper? I haven't had a square meal in 3 days.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, it's you.
Well, I was lonesome there at the table.
Well, I'd say Helen's lonely at the hospital.
Not if that telephone's working.
I bet she told you about no small parts, only small actors.
And how to make the baby angels shut up and how to shove the shepherds on.
Well, she did suggest your father.
Does that mean I have to go?
and Grace, don't use just anybody's baby for Jesus. Get a quiet one. Better yet, get two if you can. Then if one turns out to be fussy, you can always switch them.
My mother didn't pay much attention to Mrs. Armstrong. She said that Mrs. Armstrong was stuck in the hospital with nothing to do but think up problems. And there weren't going to be any problems. Of course, she didn't count on the Herdmans. That was Charlie's fault.
Hey, Leroy, you give me back my lunch. Sure, kid. Here. You stole my dessert again. How do you know? Because it isn't here. What was it? 2 Twinkies? Yeah, that's right. That's what it was. Hey, Leroy, you think it's so great to steal my lunch every day? You know what? I don't care if you steal my dessert. I'll even give you my dessert. We got dessert we won in Sunday school. Oh, yeah, what kind of dessert? All kinds. Chocolate cake and candy bars and cookies and Twinkies and Big Wheels. We get refreshments all the time. All we want. You're a liar. And ice cream and donuts and cupcakes and... Who gives it to you? The minister. Why? Is she crazy? No, I think she's rich. Sunday school.
That was the wrong thing to tell the Herdmans. And sure enough, next Sunday, there they were in Sunday school, just in time to hear about the Christmas pageant.
What's a pageant? It's a play. Like on TV, what's it about? It's about Jesus. Everything here is. And it's about Mary. Mostly, it's about Mary. Who's Mary? I am. Well, probably I am. I know the part.
Beth, Charlie, you and David come. Now, this won't take very long if you all will settle down. Today, we're going to decide who will play the main role in our Christmas pageant. Of course, everyone will have an important part to play. You know what Mrs. Armstrong always tells you. No small parts, only small actors. Isn't that what Mrs. Armstrong always says?
That's what she always says, but she never says what it means.
Do you know what it means?
I know what it means. It means that short kids have to sit in the front row or no one can see them.
Well, not exactly. It really means that the littlest baby angel is just as important as Mary.
I don't think anyone is more as important as Mary.
Well, naturally, that's what you think, Alice. I think Jesus is more important.
I still think it means that short kids have to sit in the front row.
Okay, kids, everyone is important. Mary, Jesus, and the short kids. Now, is everyone here? Beverly, will you step out in the hall and see if anyone else is coming? Now, you little children will be our angels, so please remind your mothers that you will need bed sheets. People in the angel choir, you'll need bed sheets too. And if you have any old bathrobes, now what's the matter? Well, let's make some room there for the Herdmans. Now, where's Beverly?
I think she went home. I think she got sick.
Did she say she was sick?
No. All I did was say, "Hi, Beverly." And she left.
I see. Well, will someone please tell Beverly about rehearsals the next 4 Wednesdays after school? Plan to be here for everyone.
What if we get sick?
You won't get sick. Plan to be here for, Mary and Joseph must plan to be here for every rehearsal.
What if they get sick?
They won't get sick either, Elmer.
Well, Beverly got sick and we haven't even started yet.
We don't know that Beverly got sick. Now, I want you to think about Mary. We would know what kind of person Mary was. She was quiet and gentle and kind. And the girl that plays Mary should try to be that kind of person. Who would like to volunteer for that part? Do you have a question, Anna Jean?
No, I want to be Mary. And right over there, he'll be Joseph. Yeah, right.
Oh, well, I'll just make a list of volunteers for these parts, and then we'll decide who it should be. Ralph Herdman. Now, who else would like to volunteer to be Joseph? Elmer, did you raise your hand?
No.
Just raise your hands, please. Any volunteers? Any of you shepherds? Very well. Ralph Herdman will be our Joseph. Now, Imogene is volunteered to be Mary. I'll just write that down. Who else can I put on my list? Brianna? Kelsey? Alice, don't you want to volunteer?
No, I don't want to. I'll be Mary. Shut up, Gladys. I'm already married. You be a wise man.
Well, the wise men are usually boys. Of course, they don't have to be, and we could.
I'll be a wise man. Me too. Claude, you want to be a wise man? Raise your hand.
What's a wise man?
Just raise your hand.
What's left to be? Some angel. I'll be that. What is it?
It's the angel of the Lord who brought the good news to the shepherds. There, we do have a volunteer.
I can't be a shepherd. We're going to Philadelphia.
Well, why didn't you say so before?
I just remembered. My mother doesn't want me to be a shepherd.
Why not?
I don't know. She just said, don't be a shepherd. I'm not going to be a shepherd.
Oh, yes, you are. What's the matter with all of you?
I don't want to be a shepherd. Gladys Herdman hits too hard.
Why, Gladys isn't going to hit anybody. The angel of the Lord just visits the shepherds in the field and tells them that Jesus is born.
And hits them.
Elmer, that is ridiculous. I don't want to hear another word about it. No shepherds may quit or get sick. Now, that's all for today, boys and girls, but I expect to see you here Wednesdays at 6:30. Alice, what's wrong with you? I expected you to volunteer.
I don't know.
Don't know? Alice, what's wrong? Let me go.
Hey, Mrs. Bradley, get Gladys off of me.
To volunteer. Don't you want to be Mary?
Mrs. Bradley!
Oh, come on, Alice. I don't know.
I didn't dare raise my hand. Imogene would have killed me. She said, I'm going to be Mary in this play, and if you open your mouth or raise your hand, you'll wish you didn't. But I said, I'm always Mary in the Christmas pageant. But she said, go ahead then. Next spring, when the pussy willows come out, I'll stick a pussy willow so far down your ear that nobody can reach it. And it will sprout there and grow and grow, and you'll spend the rest of your life with a pussy willow bush growing out of your ear.
Oh, you know she wouldn't do that.
She would too. The Herdmans will do anything. You just watch. They'll do something terrible and ruin the whole pageant, and it's all your mother's fault.
Jane, Edna McCarty, did you hear about the Christmas pageant? Well, it's bound to be Grace's fault. How else would all 6 of them wind up in a pageant when they should be in jail?
Vera, I'm a slogan. I just heard that Mary is going to be played by Imogene Herdman. Is that a fact, all 6 of them? Well, I live next door to that outfit, and I'd rather live next door to a zoo. Has Grace gone crazy?
Where did they come from? Who let them in? Imogene Herdman. What kind of a child is that to be Mary, the mother of Jesus? Where was Reverend Hopkins, I'd like to know? She was what? Visiting shut-ins. Well, I'm shut in, and she wasn't visiting me.
Well, I said, why don't they let them hand out programs at the door? But she said they never hand out programs at the pageant. And I said,
Better lock up the church and nail down the collection place before they wipe us all out.
What's the matter with Grace? Couldn't she send them home? Tell them to go home? Oh, I feel responsible. If I'd been up and around, this never would have happened. I'm ready to go, nurse. I don't know what's the matter with Grace. If I'd been up and around, this never would have happened.
If I'd been up and around, this never would have happened. Well, let me tell you.
No, don't tell me. I'm on your side. Car's over here.
Helen Armstrong is not the only woman alive that can run a Christmas pageant. I'd made up my mind to do the best I could under the circumstances, but now I'm going to make this the best Christmas pageant ever, and I'm going to do it with the Herdmans. After all, they raised their hand, no one else did, and I don't care.
Good for you, Grace. Car's over here.
And you have to help me.
Oh, does that mean?
Yes, you have to go. Ian's back here off stage, so the shepherds will come in and gather around the manger.
Where do all shepherds come from anyways? What's an inn?
It's like a motel where people go to spend the night.
What people, Jesus? Oh, honestly, Jesus wasn't even born yet. Mary and Joseph went there. Why?
To pay their taxes?
At a motel. Shut up, Ollie. Everybody shut up. I want to hear her. Begin at the beginning.
The beginning?
The beginning of the play, of course. What happens first?
Imogene, this is the Christmas story from the Bible. Haven't you ever read the Christmas story from the Bible? That's what this pageant is, so I'd better read it to you.
I don't believe that, do you? That they've never heard of the Christmas story?
Why not? They don't even know what the Bible is, and they've never went to church in their whole life till your dumb brother told them we got refreshments. Now we have to waste all this time for nothing.
All right now. There went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And Joseph went up from Galilee with Mary his wife, being great with child.
Pregnant! She was pregnant!
All right now, we all know that Mary was pregnant. And it came to pass while they were there that the days were accomplished that she should be delivered, and she brought forth her firstborn son.
I don't think it's very nice to say Mary was pregnant.
Well, she was.
I don't think your mother should say Mary was pregnant. It's better to say great with child. I'm not supposed to talk about people being pregnant, especially in church.
And wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger because there was no room for them in the inn.
Holy cow, they did have room for Jesus?
Well, nobody knew the baby was going to be Jesus.
Didn't Mary know? Didn't he know? What's the matter with Joseph? That he didn't tell them her pregnant and everything. What's a manger? Some kind of bed?
Well, they didn't have a bed in the barn, so they had to use something else. What would you do if you had a new baby and no bed to put him in?
We put Gladys in a dresser drawer.
Well, there you are. You didn't have a bed, so you used something else.
Oh, we had a bed, only Ollie was still in it. He would get out, he didn't like Gladys. Remember how you didn't like Gladys?
That was pretty smart of old Ollie, not to let Gladys right off the bat.
Anyway, a manger is a large wooden feeding trough for animals.
What were the wadded up clothes?
The what?
It said in there she wrapped him up in wadded up clothes.
Swaddling clothes. People used to wrap babies up very tightly in big pieces of material to make them feel cozy.
You mean they wrapped him up and put him in a feed box? Where was that child welfare? The child welfare is at our house. Every 5 minutes. There isn't any child welfare in Bethlehem. I'll say there wasn't.
And there were shepherds keeping watch over their flocks by night, and lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of...
Shazam!
What?
Out of the black of night, with horrible vengeance, the mighty Marvo.
I don't know what you're talking about, Gladys.
The mighty Marvo in the amazing comics. Out of the black of night, with horrible vengeance.
This is the angel of the Lord who comes to the shepherds.
Out of the black of night, right? Out of nowhere, right?
Well, in a way.
Shazam!
Now, when Jesus was born, there came wise men from the east, bearing gifts of gold and frankincense.
What's that?
And myrrh.
What's that?
They were special things like spices and precious oils.
Oil? What kind of present is oil? We get better presents from the welfare. Were they the welfare? The wise men?
They were kings and they were sent.
If they're kings, they can get the baby out of that barn and tell the innkeeper where to get off.
Well, they were sent by Herod, who was, well, he was the main king, and he wanted to find Jesus and have him put to death.
Holy cow, he just got born. They're going to kill a baby.
Who's Herod in this play?
Herod isn't in the play.
He's out to kill the baby and he ain't even in the play? Well, somebody better be Herod. Let Charlie be here and he says, go get me that baby. They say, okay, but he's the king and all.
But then they don't do it. They go back and get Herod. I'm not going to be Herod.
No one is going to be Herod.
No, Joseph gets the shepherds together and they go wipe out Herod. See? They're going to put one in. And it's going to be me. And I'll get killed.
Forget about Herod. There's no Herod.
And I'll run away with the baby till the fight's over.
Somebody fix the innkeeper. Gladys, you can take out the innkeeper.
I can't. I'm an angel. Well, I wouldn't just hang around that barn. I'd go get a room.
She said there wasn't any room.
Well, I kick somebody out. I tell them I got this baby in the middle of the winter, so either get out or move over.
I'd go after Herod.
I'll send the angel after him. She can point her electric finger and turn him into a pile of ashes.
Yeah, zap.
What's the name of this play anyway? She never said.
Christmas pageant.
That's no name. That's what it is.
I know a name. I know a name. I'd call it Revenge at Bethlehem.
Revenge at Bethlehem. The Hermans thought the Christmas story come right out of the FBI files, but at least they picked out the right villain. It was Herod they wanted to gang up on and not the baby Jesus. But we didn't have a baby Jesus. It was supposed to be Eugene Slocum, but Mrs. Slocum said that Imogene Herdman wasn't going to get her hands on him. So we didn't have a baby Jesus, and that bothered my mother. She kept trying to scratch one up, even at the last rehearsal. Why'd you keep writing in that book?
It's like a diary.
It is not. It's all about the Herdmans. Imogene curses and swears all the time. Ralph talks about sexy things. Mrs. Bradley called Mary pregnant. Gladys drinks communion wine. It isn't wine, it's grape juice.
I don't care what it is. She drinks it. I've seen her 3 times with her mouth all purple. They steal it too. If you shake the birthday bank, it doesn't make a sound because they stole all the pennies out of it. And whenever you go in the ladies' room, the whole air is blue. And Jean Herdman is sitting there in the Mary costume smoking cigars.
And you wrote all this down? What for?
For the Ladies' Aid Society, and my mother, and the Reverend Hopkins, and anybody else who wants to know what happened when the whole Christmas pageant turns out to be a big mess.
All right, everyone, let's get quiet. Beth, you and Alice, come on so we can get started. Now, this is our last rehearsal, and we're going to...
Grace, I just wanted to tell you, we're out in the kitchen making apple butter. I'll try not to disturb you. Is this your dress rehearsal?
It's supposed to be. Oh, and didn't I hear your niece had a baby a month or so ago, a little girl?
Yes, she's 5 weeks old now.
Well, I wonder how it would be if I were to call and ask if we could borrow.
Oh, no, Grace. I could make up some lie and say she's sick or cranky or something. But to be perfectly honest, she's healthy and beautiful, and we want her to stay that way. Jean Herdman is not going to get her hands on that baby. I'm sorry, Grace.
Miss Bradley, you can have my little brother for Jesus.
I didn't know you had a new baby, David.
He's not new. He's 4 years old, but he's double jointed and he could probably scrunch up.
Well, I don't think we better.
I'll give us the baby.
How can you do that?
There's always 2 or 3 babies outside the supermarket in their carriages. I'll give us one of them.
Jean, you just can't walk up and take somebody's baby. We'll forget about the baby. We'll use a doll.
Yeah, a doll's better anyways. A doll can't bite you.
And Jean, Mary didn't wear earrings.
I have to wear these. If I don't keep something in them, they'll go together.
Well, what did the doctor tell you to do?
What doctor?
Who pierced your ears?
Gladys.
I'll bet she did it with an ice pick. I'll bet Jean's ears turn black and fall off.
Well, we'll find something smaller. Is that what you're all going to wear? You're supposed to have your costumes on today. Shirley, where is your halo?
I can't find my halo.
Well, where are your wings?
My wings got all bent.
Well, what about a bathrobe?
Janet's got my robe.
Well, can you wear a white bed sheet?
My mother doesn't have any white sheets. Can I wear a sheet with balloons on it?
I'll have the costume. I've never read Shepherd before. You have to wear a father's bathrobe. That's what I have to do. Does it have one? What's he hanging around the house in? His underwear.
All right, pretend you're wearing costumes.
Are we going through the whole thing?
Yes, of course, but first we're going to practice just the entrances. So you all go where you're supposed to be, and we'll start with the shepherds. Just read the last few words, Maxine.
Shepherds keeping watch over their flocks by night.
Music, shepherds.
And an angel of the Lord appeared to them, and
Shazam!
No, Gladys.
Out of the black of night, with horrible vengeance, the mighty Marmo!
No, you go where you're supposed to be. Go on, Maxine.
a multitude of the heavenly host.
Music, angels. Music, wise men.
Don't touch him. I named him Jesus.
No, you don't say anything. Mary and Joseph don't say anything.
Let go. Ah!
No, Mary and Joseph just make a lovely picture for everyone to look at. Mary and Joseph just make a lovely picture for everyone to look at while they think about Christmas. Now put the doll back.
I don't get to say anything. Some angel tells me what to name the baby. I would name him Bill.
Oh, what a terrible thing to say.
What angel is that? There's angels all over the place. Was it Gladys?
No, Gladys brought the good news to the shepherds.
Yeah, and to you, child born.
him and to me. I was the one that had the baby.
No, that doesn't mean you. It means everybody. Unto all of us a child is born.
Why did they let Mary name her own baby? What did an angel do? Just walk up and say, name him Jesus?
Yes.
I know what the angel said. She said, his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace.
Holy cow, he wouldn't get out of the first grade if he had read all that.
Mrs. Bradley, what should I do? Should I start over?
Just give me 5 minutes, Maxine. 5 minutes.
We never did start over, and we never did get through the whole thing. 5 minutes turned into 15 minutes, and Imogene Herdman spent the whole time smoking in the ladies' room. Mrs. McCarty went in there, smelt all the smoke, and called the fire department, and they came right away.
Fire! There's a fire!
They cleared everyone out of the building and dragged a fire hose up to the church looking for a fire to put out. But the only fire they found was in the kitchen. All the apple butter had burned up.
I don't really think there's a fire. I think it's them herdsmen smoking their cigars in the bathroom.
If they don't get rid of that bunch of herdsmen, they ain't gonna have a church.
You got that right.
Why in the world did you call the fire department about a little smoke?
There was a lot of smoke. The ladies' room was full of thick smoke.
It couldn't have been. You just got excited. Now look, the church is full of firemen, the street's full of baby angels crying, there's shepherds climbing all over the fire truck and the neighborhood. Didn't you know it was cigar smoke?
No, I didn't know it was cigar smoke. I didn't expect to find cigar smoke in the ladies' room of a church.
Alice's mother was mad, and the whole Ladies' Aid Society was mad, and Reverend Hopkins said she didn't know what to think about it.
I am aggravated, and I've had it up to here. I've been on the telephone all day, and I can't make heads or tails of it. Some people say they've set fire to the ladies' room. Some people say they set fire to the kitchen. And Vera Wendelken says all the Herdmans do is talk about sex and underwear.
That was Hobie Clark talking about underwear. They didn't set fire to anything. The only fire was in the kitchen where the apple butter burned up.
Well, the whole church is in an uproar. Now, I know that Jesus said, let the little children come unto me. But I'm not sure he meant the herdsmen. Grace, don't you think we should cancel this pageant?
I bet that was Helen Armstrong's idea.
Well, we could blame the fire. It would make a good excuse.
I'll bet that was Edna McCarthy's idea.
Well, some people say it's going to be a...
disaster? Well, they're wrong. It's going to be the best Christmas pageant ever.
But Grace, nobody's going to come and see it.
I didn't think so either, and neither did Charlie, but we were wrong. On Christmas Eve, the church was jammed full. Everyone came just to see what the Herdmans would do.
Watch your step. Someone's already left the lights on.
I don't know what the world I'm supposed to do with this thing anyway.
Well, I thought it looked like a palm tree, but I see now that it doesn't. Oh, Bob, I don't know what's going to happen tonight. We've never gone through the whole thing once. The Herdman still thinks it's some kind of spy story. It may be the first Christmas pageant in history where Joseph and the wise men get in a fight and Mary runs away with the baby. You want to help me with the manger?
I'm still glad you're having the herdman in it.
I don't think it's letting them in it. It's just that they are in it. Where are the kids?
All the kids in the world are down in the basement putting on bed sheets.
I mean our kids.
We're here.
Well, you better get your costumes on. It's getting late.
It's going to be awful, you know. They look like trick or treat or something, all fastened together with safety pins and wearing their rodeo sneakers. Mary and Joseph, I mean. They look like refugees or something.
Well, that's what they were, Mary and Joseph. They were refugees in a way. They were a long ways from home. They didn't have any place to stay, didn't know anybody. They were probably cold and hungry and tired and messy.
I don't know about cold and hungry. They sure are messy.
Oh, dear, do you think I should...
I think you worry too much. Now, I'm going to push the baby angels out on stage, and I'm going to hand out shepherd crooks and then push them on stage. When do I do all that?
Well, here, just let me give you the script. You follow it.
Let's see, baby angels, shepherds, wise men. It doesn't seem to say when the fire engines come in.
Oh, fine.
No, just kidding.
Is everyone here? Beth, I want you and Alice down front where you can help with the baby angels. Will you all come on stage? Don't straggle along now. Come on. I just want to see how you all look. Hurry up. Gladys, where's your halo?
Our cat buried it. Listen, I think I ought to say something besides the baby came. Why are some shepherds going to get up and tear off over some baby they don't even know? Why don't I tell them it's Jesus and where he is?
No, Gladys. You tell them, unto you a child is born, and that's all you tell them. Now, you all go backstage, try to be quiet while people are coming in, and good luck.
Mrs. Bradley, actors don't say good luck. Actors say break a leg.
I know that, Alice, but in this case, I don't think.
No!
All right, don't break his leg. For those of you who don't know what it means, it just means, it's a theatrical saying, it doesn't mean break your leg or anyone else's. Now, let's go backstage and be quiet while people are coming in. And Imogene, try to remember that that's a baby. And for tonight anyway, it's baby Jesus.
In the days of Caesar Augustus, a decree went out that all the world should be taxed. And Joseph went into Bethlehem with his wife Mary, who was great with child. While they were there, she brought forth her firstborn son and wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger because there was no room for them in the inn.
Look at them. Aren't they awful? And what's he doing with this baby? Oh, I don't think this is very nice to rub the baby Jesus as if he had colic.
Well, it could have had colic just like any other baby.
I don't care. It looks awful, and they look awful too.
So what? They just came a long way, and now they have a new baby to worry about.
Who? Ralph and Imogene?
No, Mary and Joseph.
And in that region there were shepherds in the field keeping watch over their flocks by night. and an angel of the Lord appeared to them. And an angel of the Lord appeared to them. The glory of the Lord showed round about them, and they were sore afraid when the angel of the Lord appeared to them and said, Be not.
Hey! Hey! Unto you a child is born. It's Jesus. He's in the barn. Go see him. Go see him. He's in the barn.
And suddenly there was a multitude of the heavenly host saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace among men.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
When Jesus was born, there came wise men from the east to worship him, bringing him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse afar, field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
What's that Leroy's got? Oh.
It's a ham.
A ham? Well, I bet they stole it.
No, I think it's the ham from their welfare basket.
You mean it's their own ham? Then they must hate ham.
Well, even if they hate ham, Alice, it's the only thing they ever gave away in their whole life.
Being warned in a dream that they should not return to their own country, the wise men departed another way. The shepherds departed also, praising God for what they had seen and heard. But Mary kept all these things and pondered them in her heart.
Silent night, holy night, all is gone, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Look, Mary's crying. Let's go tell Mrs. Bradley Mary's crying.
Can you believe that Imogene Herman and the rest of them? I believe this was the best Christmas pageant ever. Could that be?
I always get weepy-eyed and everything about the pageant. I guess it's the children and the Christmas carols and everything, but you know, it was the best, and it should have been the worst.
Well, there was just something different.
Well, the angel of the Lord was different.
Yes, she was. She was certainly different. I must find Grace.
Well, I wish now that I let them have Eugene to be the baby Jesus.
Well, who was the baby?
I believe it was a doll.
Irma, that was no doll.
Well, it did seem real.
It did seem real, as if it might have happened that way. We all thought the Christmas pageant was about Jesus, but that was only a part of it. It was about his mother and his father. They had no place to go, no doctor, and nobody they knew. And then, arriving from the east, like my uncle from New Jersey, some rich friends. Because of the Herdmans, it was a whole new story. Imogene burping the baby, the wise men giving such a sensible present. After all, they couldn't eat frankincense. And Gladys, he's in the barn, go see him. So the shepherds didn't have to stumble all around the countryside. But I guess it wasn't like that for Imogene. For her, it was a whole new story of wonder and mystery. It was like she just figured out what the whole Christmas story was all about. After it was over, we had a party in the basement, but none of the Herdmans stayed. They didn't drink all the cocoa, they didn't run away with all the cookies, and they wouldn't even take their candy cane.
Well, I guess that's about it. Are there any kids left downstairs?
No, everyone's gone. Do you know you have your bathrobe on? You aren't going to wear it, are you?
Well, why not? Maybe the people will think I was a shepherd. I wouldn't mind being a shepherd in this Christmas pageant.
Yes, you would. Somebody came up and hugged me because I was a shepherd. Should I bring this ham?
It's the herdman's ham from their welfare basket. Leroy said it's a present and you don't take back presents.
Leroy said that. They must say ham.
You and Alice.
What about the lights?
They're on a timer. They'll go off at midnight.
Well, that's not far away. It's almost Christmas.
It's almost Christmas, kids.
Almost Christmas, Charlie.
And it came to pass in the days of.
And there were shepherds abiding,
A multitude praising God.
I bring you good tidings of great joy.
Hey! Unto you a child is born,